99X, it's Barnes and Leslie. We are the Morning X. Let's get some sleaze before we get out of here. Celebrity Sleaze brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. If you want to learn more, just go to mcdonalds.com.
Barnes, I know you love true crime, but I just couldn't believe this headline. Jonathan Majors reportedly, and I use that word reportedly, admits to strangling his ex-girlfriend in a newly leaked audio recording saying, "I aggressed you." Now, Rolling Stone broke this. There's an alleged recording that they got where it's a conversation between he and his ex. You remember this whole story, Grace Jabari?
Yes.
He was found guilty of 2 charges of misdemeanor assault and harassment. But in this leaked video and audio, quote, "I've never been aggressed with a woman before. I've never aggressed a woman. I aggressed you." And then the conversation proceeds. That is so disturbing.
He strangled me and pushed me against the car.
Yeah, all those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's never happened to me. So I
because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly
something inside of you.
Yeah, towards you.
Wow.
How did Rolling Stone get that?
I don't know, but basically he just admitted it to her.
He just admitted it. Sean Diddy Combs was in court Friday. We didn't talk about this, that pretrial hearing. Of course, he entered a not guilty plea to a superseding indictment because, you know, they had new allegations that he subjected employees to abusive treatment and forced labor. Where is that going to go? And let me just stay on one more true crime story. Michael Lohan, we talked about this, father of Lindsay, was arrested in Florida for a probation violation following a recent felony assault charge. His attorney refutes the assault allegations made by his estranged wife, Kate Major. That guy's been in and out of trouble.
And look at Lindsay, though. On the flip of that, what a comeback.
Yeah, she's having a great comeback, and I think people are cheering her on.
I mean, #1 movies back-to-back on Netflix over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
just
big time.
Yeah, on fire.
Now, Barnes, I talked to you about that whole George Clooney, Amal Clooney, the Barnesology thing, and you were like, yeah.
Yeah, $170,000 to go to some retreat.
You might like this one. Four Seasons is offering a private jet tour of hotels, including the 3 featured in the White Lotus. A 20-day private jet tour to 8 destinations, including the 3 from White Lotus. Want the price, Barnes?
No, because I already do that. I just haven't been to the White Lotus places yet.
20 days. I think, I don't know, May 7th.
Sounds fun.
Through May 26th, $188,000. But look how many places you're going to. I kind of think,
I know.
I can't afford that, but.
On a private jet to go to them, you know how the whole White Lotus thing started.
No, tell me.
From COVID.
It did?
Because that hotel in Hawaii was empty, and Mike White had the idea of going in the empty hotel and creating this show.
Well, I think it's brilliant.
Oh, it was so smart.
Now everybody's copying the White Lotus.
I know. And every reference to a hotel now is White Lotus, and I'm guilty of it also, talking about Naviva. But it did feel like it.
Talk about a comeback. Cameron Diaz. I mean, she is back in a big way, but she took some time off for a reason. She was on the Graham Norton show talking about, why'd she take off for 10 years?
Oh, my God, I loved it. It was the best 10 years of my life. Like, just completely, everybody would be like, would you like to have, nope. There's this thing going, I don't care. Would you like to join us? Nope. And then people stopped asking.
Okay.
And then I was just free to just kind of like, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm living my life. It was so lovely. But I'm just going to say this. 10 years in, this made sense for my family. And not only that, but I just feel like it's just a privilege to do this.
Did you ever watch that movie Back in Action she did with Jamie Foxx for Netflix? It was great.
No, I didn't, but I know it was filmed here and she was living here for a while. Never heard any stories of seeing her around on the scene, so maybe she's just tiptoeing back in.
How about this? Emilio Estevez just announced that Young Guns 3... I didn't even know there was a Young Guns 2.
Oh, yeah, sure you did.
Young Guns 2?
Yes, it was big.
Okay. Well, anyway, Young Guns 3 is a go.
I'm a cowboy.
Oh, okay.
On the
It's going to be filmed in New Mexico. Here he is talking about it. Young Guns 3.
Some parts of the state that we didn't get a chance to scout on the first 2 films. But it's really exciting to be back and to be making a film about the American West, about the Southwest, in the Southwest. There are a lot of folks in Hollywood who want you to go to Canada. They want you to go to New Zealand or Australia. make movies about America there. I really think, as an American, as a patriot, we keep our dollars in this country.
No joke, this was such a surprise that there were no official news outlets there. That's why this is crappy cell phone audio. This came out of nowhere.
He just like sprung it out.
Yeah, came out of nowhere.
There you have it. Okay, do you watch Hot Takes with Sean Evans?
If I see a clip, I mean, it's so long.
People eating hot stuff. Well, this one was kind of funny because he had Bill Murray on, but then all of a sudden Pete Davidson joined in, and Sean was like, hey, can you kind of let Bill Murray know what to expect over the next 12 to 16 hours?
A Pepto Bismol and 2-ply Cottonelle. Yeah, the good toilet paper, not the... Some wet wipes.
Oh, there's the tear. I was missing that. I'm taken right back.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Get over here. Oh, come on, get over here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you fell up.
Me and Bill had a really good time, by the way. I hope you guys liked the movie.
Bill, Pete with the assist, taking on the wings of death, living to tell the tale.
Bill Murray had no expression at all. They attempted to eat you tell me, a 2.6 million Scoville level wing.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Is that like the hottest ever?
I'm a puss. I do not do that. Hot for me is ketchup. So no, I don't know what they're talking about, that language.
I have no desire to eat anything hot.
I don't do it.
Anything.
No.
David Schwimmer urging his Hollywood friends to speak out against anti-Semitism. I don't know if you saw this, but at the Anti-Defamation League's Never Is Now conference in New York, he didn't hold back as he criticized his Hollywood colleagues for their lack of public response to anti-Semitism. And finally, Jesse Eisenberg recently granted Polish citizenship by the country's president, President Duda, that's his name. I guess he applied for citizenship. He was born in New York City, but his family roots trace back to Poland and Ukraine. And as you know, Ukraine, his film A Real Pain explores the themes of generational trauma, Jewish heritage, shot on location in Poland. And of course, he won all these awards for it. He did express a desire to reconnect with his family heritage. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
No Contest Wrestling, where O'Shea Jackson Jr. and TJ Jefferson bring their hot takes with the biggest names in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker. Welcome to the Braun.
My aspirations in life, I always wanted to be a WWE superstar.
The Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. I gotta talk about the Hugger cosplay.
I mean, it was perfect, wasn't it? You know?
LA Knight.
What am I doing here? At this point, I can retire. See you, everybody.
The No Contest Wrestling Podcast, part of the Rich Eisen Podcast Network. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.